Have you ever wondered why some leaders inspire loyalty, motivate entire teams, and drive massive change, while others with equal authority fail to gain respect or trust? In this video, you will discover how emotional intelligence shapes leadership success. From personal growth and relationships to politics, governance, sports, and every sphere of human influence. By then, you'll understand the specific emotional skills every leader needs, how to apply them immediately, and why mastering these skills can make the difference between leading effectively and merely holding a title. Because leadership is not about authority. It's about influence. And influence begins with understanding yourself and the people around you. Most people equate leadership with confidence, decisiveness, or technical skill. But the greatest differentiator among high-impact leaders is rarely IQ or experience, it's EQ, emotional intelligence. Think about it: a CEO may know strategy but fail to inspire a team. A politician may have power but lose trust. An athlete may be physically gifted but unable to unify a team. Emotional intelligence is what allows leaders to connect, motivate, and influence others consistently. This is not theory. Studies show that leaders with high emotional intelligence consistently outperform those without it. In every domain: business, politics, sports, and even personal relationships. Principle 1: Self-awareness, the root of leadership. Leadership begins within. You cannot inspire, influence, or guide others effectively if you do not understand your own emotions, triggers, and motivations. Self-awareness allows leaders to recognize their strengths and weaknesses, understand how their behavior impacts others, avoid overreacting in high-stakes situations. Consider leaders like Barack Obama. His calm composure under pressure didn't happen by accident. It was a product of deep self-awareness and reflection. Think about a time you reacted emotionally. How did it affect the people around you? Principle 2: Self-regulation, mastery over impulses. Awareness alone is not enough. Leaders must manage their emotions, especially under pressure. Self-regulation allows leaders to stay calm during crises, avoid reactive decisions that harm relationships, model behavior that inspires confidence and respect. In sports, this is what separates great captains from the rest. Imagine a basketball player losing composure in the final seconds of a championship game. The team collapses emotionally. But the player with self-regulation keeps the team focused, composed, and aligned with the goal. What if you could make every team you led operate like a championship-winning machine, just by mastering your emotions? Principle 3: Motivation, the inner drive that inspires others. Leaders with high EQ don't just react, they proactively cultivate purpose and motivation, both for themselves and their teams. Motivation is not just ambition. It's commitment to a cause beyond personal gain. The ability to stay resilient during challenges. Inspiring others to pursue a shared vision. Consider historical leaders who changed nations, like Mahatma Gandhi. His influence wasn't rooted in force, it was rooted in a persistent, emotionally intelligent drive that resonated deeply with millions. If you could inspire people to follow you because they want to, not because they have to, what could you achieve? Principle 4: Empathy, the core connector. Empathy is arguably the most visible element of emotional intelligence. It's the skill that allows leaders to truly understand others. Empathy enables leaders to recognize team needs, resolve conflicts before they escalate, connect with diverse groups across cultures, politics, or industries. In governance, a politician with empathy can negotiate effectively. In business, a CEO can understand customer pain points. In relationships, a partner or parent can resolve tension smoothly. Simon Sinek-style hook: people don't buy what you do, they buy why you care. Emotional intelligence makes people feel that you care. Principle 5: Social skills, influence. Without authority, leadership is influence, and influence is social. High EQ leaders excel at building networks, communicating vision clearly, resolving conflicts, and creating trust. Think about team captains, project managers, or CEOs. Technical skill alone doesn't inspire loyalty. But a leader with exceptional social skills can unite people around a goal, align diverse perspectives, and drive action. Look around you who influences you not because of their position, but because of how they make you feel and act. Principle 6. Decision-making under emotional awareness. Leaders constantly make high-stakes decisions. Emotional intelligence allows them to balance logic and emotion. Avoid decisions driven purely by fear or ego. Consider the emotional impact on teams, stakeholders, and communities. Navigate crises without alienating supporters. In sports, a coach who understands the team's morale can adjust strategies mid-game. In business, a leader can pivot without panic when markets shift. This principle reinforces the idea that EQ is action-oriented, not just introspective. Principle 7. Emotional intelligence across spheres. Here's where most people underestimate EQ. It is not just personal, it scales. Governance, leaders inspire citizens through empathy and vision. Politics, diplomacy, and emotional regulation prevent conflict escalation. Sports, captains influence team morale and cohesion. Faith, religious leaders connect deeply with followers. Relationships, EQ strengthens partnerships, family, and friendships. Business and entrepreneurship, leaders cultivate trust, collaboration, and innovation. High EQ amplifies leadership impact in every sphere of human endeavor, not just in one arena. Principle 8. Cultivating EQ daily. Emotional intelligence is developable. Practical exercises. Daily reflection on your emotions, journaling reactions to stress or conflict, active listening in every conversation, seeking honest feedback from trusted peers, practicing empathy deliberately with one person a day. Even small, consistent practice compounds into remarkable leadership capacity over time. Principle 9. Avoiding EQ pitfalls. EQ is powerful but only when aligned with integrity, purpose, accountability. High EQ without values can manipulate, deceive, or dominate. True leaders combine emotional mastery with ethical grounding. Principle 10. The transformational leader mindset. When leaders integrate self-awareness, regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, they become transformational. Transformational leaders inspire loyalty without fear, cultivate growth in others, create resilient teams and communities, leave a lasting legacy of influence. This mindset shifts leadership from authority-based to influence-based, a principle emphasized by TED speakers and thought leaders. Emotional intelligence is not just a soft skill, it's the secret weapon that differentiates leaders who leave a mark from those who fade into the background. If this video expanded your understanding of leadership and influence, this channel is for you. Here, we explore leadership psychology, strategy, and human behavior in ways that you can immediately apply. Subscribe and join a community of leaders ready to master influence, inspire change, and create impact in every sphere of life. Because the leaders who shape the future aren't always the loudest, they are the ones who understand themselves and others better than anyone else.